Christmas is a wonderful time to celebrate, come together, and fulfill some joy. Many see the holiday season as the best time of the year. However, not every family gets to experience the same kind of bliss of a traditional family. And the ones affected most are the children. Sadly, not all kids in Weslaco will get to wake up Christmas morning with a tree in their home or a gift wrapped for them. That's why the school board teamed up again for the second annual Christmas celebration with WISD School Board and Superintendent held at Mary Hogue Middle School. The event provided dinner and some presents focused on families who are economically disadvantaged. The district targeted students from every school at WISD as special guests. Spearheading the cause was School Board Trustee Adrian Gonzalez.
Well, it was really extremely important to do this again. You know, it was a great success last year, and we saw the faces of our kids, and we just wanted to continue doing that tradition. It was a great first annual, and it was an even better second annual.
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas!
The event drew hundreds as Santa Claus came to town just to greet every family at the entrance of the campus.
You want to take a picture with Santa right here? Good girl. Let's look over here. All right.
Every child had the opportunity to meet and take a photo with the season's most popular person.
Merry Christmas! Ho, 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 ho.
Waiting at the cafeteria was all members of the school board along with Weslaco ISD Superintendent Dr. Ruben Alejandro.
Bienvenidos a la segunda cena navideña con la mesa directiva de Weslaco y el superintendente de escuelas. Bienvenidos a todos. Un aplauso para todos.
Once the introductions and invocation were over, the audience were treated to performances from the Mary Hogue Middle School Choir and WISD Folklorico. The tune set the mood for a delicious warm meal afterwards. Throughout the night, board members and superintendent bounced around tables and reached out to as many families as possible to interact and offer support.
Actually, I sat with Sam Houston, and one of the parents actually was one of my ex-students. So she had 4 kids there at Sam Houston. So it's always nice to get to talk to them, get to know them, get to let them know why we're doing this. So we let the parents know why we do this for our students.
Well, being able to participate as a board member and just another way that we give back to our community, give back to our children that are part of our school district. You know, we're very blessed and fortunate in our families to be able to celebrate Christmas in a more traditional way. A lot of the families here are not able to, and because of that, you know, we wanted to at least identify a few of those families and participate as much as we could in trying to make their Christmas more like everyone else's.
Once the food was settled into everyone's stomach, Fuentes addressed the crowd for some added holiday spirit.
Thank you for letting us be your representatives. Thank you for letting us serve our community and making decisions for our district that we believe are in the best interest of all our children.
And after much anticipation, then came the moment every child was waiting for. The passing of the presents. Table by table, the children were called to collect their gift.
Leslie.
The excitement was obvious.
Sophia, right here. Merry Christmas.
Most kids went back to their tables and saw what Santa Claus wrapped for them. There was plenty of enjoyment. It's safe to say they felt like it was heaven.
I like the kids we ate and the presents, and I got a makeup kit. It was pretty exciting.
But there were a few who elected to wait until Christmas morning because it's highly likely that will be the only gift they will receive.
One of the questions that the kids ask is, can we open up our gifts? And of course, the answer to that question is, of course you can open up the gifts. And one child, we asked him, says, well, aren't you going to open up your gift? Because he was holding on to it. And his response, no, I'm going to wait till Christmas because now I have a gift to put under my tree. And, that tells us that these children, they don't have anything. Christmas to them is just some time off from school and time together with family because they don't have any gifts.
It was an evening that lightened mothers and fathers and put smiles in children's faces. It's been a tough year to say the least for some of them. In 2015, Weslaco has received up to 45 inches of rain according to a television media outlet. On October 25th, the city received over 10 inches of rain in a matter of hours. All were affected by the torrential precipitation, but families in the audience felt it to the root. We don't know about their story. Many of us could only imagine. Chances are they are still recovering. But this night was theirs. The moment belonged to them.
Anytime you have an event, natural events like we just had, it impacts families on an individual and personalized basis. You never know how it destroys homes or destroys toys or belongings, personal artifacts that are in their home. So for us to be able to at least give back something, it's better than what they had before. So I'm sure that they appreciate it because of the circumstances that we've been under for this last year. But nonetheless, we would have done it even without an event like that because it's important to try to give back as much as we can.
Some of them probably lost a lot during the rain, and so now we can give something back to them so they can have something to unwrap on Christmas Day. It's good for us to give it back to the community.
We have families in our community, in Weslaco, that still are not able to go back home. Their homes are so damaged, that they're unlivable. Families that have kids that come to our schools. Fortunately, these parents, are concerned. They want a future for their children, so they send them to school. Wherever they're living, friends, families, wherever they're staying, they still send their children to our schools because they want to make sure that they get a good education. But this is why this event is so important, especially this year, because some of those kids that might have had a Christmas, might have had at least one gift, some of those kids will not have a gift this year because the families are so worried about getting their homes back together.
The outpouring of the administration only shows how much they care about the students and community in Weslaco land. A tradition started a year ago, and the response has been strong. You can expect this celebration to take place again in the future.
We're going to continue doing this from here on out, and I know that it will be a bigger success next year, and we'll continue doing it to continue putting smiles in our kids' faces.
For KWES TV, I'm Mike Gonzalez.